Baka is our president. Yo. For Liberia. Yo. So thank you, gentlemen of the press, for the no. We'd like to say, to the press, we'd like to say thank you for raising our invite. Today we will be releasing very special statements to our beloved country, Liberia. And such statement will be coming from the National Chair of the Unity Party Alliance of Political Parties, in person of Honorable Richard Hall. Thank you, and pray that we all pay attention as we go through the press statement. Thank you.
Thank you so much, distinguished colleague. This is a joint press statement from the Unity Party Alliance of Political Party, and it's done on this November 18, 2023. His Excellency President-elect Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai, His Excellency Vice President-elect Honorable Jeremiah Bang Kung, political leaders and chairpersons of the Unity Party Political Alliance of Liberia, leaders, members, supporters, and well-wishers of the rescue mission of the Unity Party Alliance 2023. Our market women, pen and keke riders, disabled community, youth and student community, teachers, doctors and nurses, professional groupings across Liberia, members of various security apparatus, our religious leaders and traditional leaders, civil society organizations, allies, and all regional and international development partners across Liberia, members of the Fourth Estates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure and honor that we, as Political Party Alliance under the Unity Party-led government, extend our heartfelt thanks and appreciation to God Almighty for the maintenance of the peace, tranquility, and harmony that we enjoy in motherland Liberia, as well as the free flow of our democracy in this our time. Fellow Liberian, as you may be aware, during the beginning of the run-up elections, there were waves of endorsement towards the Unity Party-led rescue mission from across many different political parties. Auxiliary, eminent persons, pressure groups, political actors, factions of political institutions across Liberia. These institutions and individuals, having organized themselves into a name and style of the Unity Party Alliance of Political Party, for the sole purpose of strengthening and concretizing cooperation among us and to decide a common position of matter of national interest in line with the Unity Party, do hereby gather here today in these premises to solely congratulate the President-elect. Fellow citizens across the length and breadth of Liberia, the Unity Party Political Alliance extends heartfelt congratulations to the father of the nation, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai Sr. and His Excellency Jeremiah Bang Kung on the hard-won victory as President and Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, respectively. It is a clear fact that their overwhelming victory during the election process demonstrates the will of the Liberian people and their determination for financial social, political, cultural, and spiritual development and advancement of our common patrimony, including towards achieving a sustainable, prosperous, and social security for all citizens and residents of Liberia. In the same vein, we herewith extend a warm appreciation to His Excellency, President Dr. George Monrovia, for conceding defeat. His concession speech is welcoming, and it elevates Liberia's democratic credential in the face of many speculations that spark fear or uncertainty over the security of our country. The President's statement has reassured every Liberian, including myself and my colleagues seated here today, including our foreign residents in the length and breadth of Liberia alike, that the peace of our country is more important than an individual interest, and that our cherished democracy has matured beyond party mandate. Fellow Liberians, we therefore want to re-echo to the President and Vice President-elect that the enormous challenges and difficulty confronting our nations and people require national healing through reconciliatory initiative that will help to expeditiously reunify our country with oneness in purpose. This is the responsibility we believe that the President-elect and Vice President-elect can deliver and will deliver to the Liberian people. My fellow Liberians, distinguished compatriots, ladies and gentlemen, this victory is the beginning of the realization of our collective vision for better life, long dreamed of, and therefore it is time that we come together to reconsolidate our national effort for rebuilding our nation. Fellow citizens and friends of Liberia, the Alliance once again extends its warmest gratitude to all Liberians, irrespective of their size and differences, political ideology, for the peaceful conduct of the elections. This is a solid evidence that our democracy has leaped to another level of maturity, of trust in all its institutions, including the National Election Commission of Liberia. The rescue mission was truly a whole revolution by itself to guarantee the survival of our sovereignty and democracy as a nation for the happiness of all our people. With peace and courage, with conscience of humanity, we must straight forward as one people, united in purpose, in thinking, in loving, and in building Mama Liberia. God bless Liberia and the works of our hand. Long live the Republic of Liberia. Thank you so much. This congratulatory message is signed by the Liberia Party, the All Liberia Party, led by Honorable J.S. Yoder Momo, the National Chairperson, the New Liberia Party, Honorable Rachel Hoff, National Chairperson, the African Liberation League, Honorable Kasumu B. Kansua, National Chairperson, Liberia First Movement, Honorable Lai E. Togba, National Chairperson, the United Independent Democrat, UID, Honorable Andrew Yancey, National Chairperson, the Vision for Liberia Transformation, VOT, Honorable Erasmo D. Fambele, Democratic People Party of Liberia, DPP, Anthony Dixon, our Tamba, National Chairperson, the Liberia Restoration Party, LRP, Honorable Gabriel Silly, National Chairperson, the Alternative National Congress, Honorable James K. Momo, Vice Chair for Operations, the Rainbow Alliance, the IRA, Honorable Emmanuel A. Tule, National Chairperson, The All Liberia Coalition Party, ACOL, Honorable Ansu A. Dole, National Chairperson. The Liberia People Party, Honorable Yankwe Zeze, National Chairperson. The Liberia Rebuilder, Honorable Felix Nimle, Secretary General.
So we'd like to say thank you, and we will entertain a few questions, if any, for which we will appreciate the chair to answer. So you can kindly raise your hand and then you'll be recognized. Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, my name is Aaron Kuban, and I report for Spoon TV. With the list of political parties you just mentioned, I want us to reminisce a little bit about the outgoing government now. When President George Weah took office, there were so many political parties that endorsed him, and there were anticipation and optimism by many of those political parties that they would have been factored in. It is not clear whether there was an agreement made, but one person, Senator Prince Johnson, stated at some point in time that they had some agreements that there will be jobs given to the MDR, for which he claimed that President Weah failed on, which led to him pulling out of the coalition. All of these political parties that have signed or endorsed Ambassador Bouaka, did you go into any agreement for jobs distribution?
Thank you so much. My fellow Liberians, we came into this alliance with our whole heart, our whole mind, and the purpose for which we came into this alliance was to change the trajectory of Liberia from what it is currently to what we wish to see in the future. So there was no commitment made from any other side. What we did was to commit ourselves to the process. And our motive was purely and solely void of any commitment for job or job hunting. We are a political party, and whatever we did was in the interest of Liberia and the Liberian people at large. So to answer that question.
So thank you. My name is Sekou Aminadakwana, and I report for Strong FM and Strong TV. Basically, I have two concerns. One has to do with during the heated campaign, the campaign manager of the CDC said that when the CDC won the election, there will be no folks from the United Party included in the government. Now it is Iran. What kind of government does the alliances envisage under Joseph Yuma Bouaka in terms of inclusiveness? And lastly, there were many perceptions from folks from in the opposition in terms of the National Elections Commission rigging the election. Now Bouaka has won. How do you grade this entire election process under the National Elections Commission?
Those were elections. There were opposing sides. People will say anything to win elections, to win vote, and to ensure that they have maximum support. If CDC said that, that was their statement. But the Unity Party is a party of unity, inclusion, and equal governance. And I know for sure, Unity Party, through this election, which it had won, have assured the Liberian people, no matter your sign in Liberia, as long as you are qualified and you're relevant and suited for that position, you will be considered. There's not going to be no witch hunting. There's not going to be no hatred across this nation. The president and vice president elect have been elected to unify Liberia, and that's what they're going to do. And then to answer the final questions, we had a situation room, we had a war room, we had a command center. And the command center was responsible to ensure that credible data were released to the public for that job which they did. We did never doubt the credibility of the National Election Commission. We ensured that we were doing our job to ensure that to our supporters and the public at large, that the facts from our end is read to them and that they understood the fact even before the National Election Commission came up with the final result. So the credibility of the National Election Commission is strong from our end, and we believe and trust in the ability of the National Election Commission. So That's answer your question.
Was the election free and fair from your angle?
The election was free and fair. That's why we won the election.
So we will interview the next question, please.
Yeah.
I think the chair has officially dealt with that.
My name is Andrew Johnson, and I report for OKFM. All of you different political institutions aligned together with one objective, and that was to get the Unity Party in power. And I think some of your manifestos aligned at the time with the Unity Party, like you said. Now, in case the Unity Party as a government, along with these other political parties, start deviating from some of what were in your manifestos, what you thought they should have done, and they're not doing it. I don't know, are you still going to remain to where you are, or are you going to say, okay, no, since our manifesto did not align with you from the onset, but now you deviated from it, we're going to leave? How is it going to be?
Thank you, my brother. We are the government in waiting. The Unity Party-led government will not deviate from those manifestos. I can assure you that. That's why we are in it to win, and that's why we are in it together. And we are all seated here as chairperson of different political parties, joining the Unity Party to ensure that those manifestos are on track. We believe in the leadership of Ambassador Joseph Duma Bwaka. He's one man who is straightforward, along with his vice president and the rest of the integrated team. That's why you saw Honorable Amar Conan and all the likes of Tua and the likes, they were part of the integrated team when they were heading the data in the War Room Center. You saw the accuracy, just a fraction of 0.2% deviation margin for National Election Commission. So I can assure you that we have not reached to that point, we will not reach to that point, and we will be on the trajectory.
Thank you very much.
Richard Hoff, National Chairman of the Alliance of Unity Party, political party.
So which political institution you come from?
New Liberia Party.
Thank you very much.
So I'd like to say